The Redstone Loop. In the pixelated world of Minecraft, a young and curious redstone enthusiast named Steve lived in a bustling city. Steve had always been fascinated by the intricate mechanisms of redstone and spent countless hours every day experimenting with contraptions and inventions of his own. Little did he know, however, that his life was about to change forever. One crisp morning, as Steve tinkered with his latest creation, a peculiar figure approached him. It was an old and weary-looking Minecraftian, with a beard as white as snow and eyes filled with wisdom. Without a word, the old figure handed Steve a letter. Steve unfolded the letter, and to his surprise it contained only 2 words: Study Redstone. Perplexed by the cryptic message, Steve looked up at the stranger again. However, they had vanished into the air, and the mysterious stranger's presence disappeared like it never existed. Steve decided to heed the advice. He delved deeper and deeper into the intricacies of redstone, poring over books, experimenting tirelessly again and again, and seeking out any knowledge he could find. Years passed, and Steve's understanding of redstone grew immensely. He became renowned throughout Minecraftia as the world's most brilliant redstoner. He designed automated farms, complex security systems, and even constructed a functioning roller coaster that spanned his entire village. One fateful day, as Steve was experimenting with his redstone machinery, he stumbled upon a remarkable discovery. By manipulating the energies of redstone in a new and innovative way, he created a teleportation device. This groundbreaking invention allowed him to instantly travel from one location to another, marking a new era of convenience and exploration in the Minecraft world. Steve's reputation as a technological genius grew even further, and he continued pushing the boundaries of what was possible with redstone. He crafted flying machines, underwater cities, and even artificial intelligence powered by redstone circuits. But Steve's thirst for knowledge remained unquenched, and his insatiable curiosity led him to an even more astounding breakthrough. Through his decades of research and experimentation, Steve unlocked the secrets of time travel. He constructed a time machine, a colossal contraption powered by the very essence of Minecraft's redstone magic. As Steve, now an old and wise redstone master, activated the time machine, he felt the fabric of reality shift around him. He was transported back in time to the very moment when the old stranger had given him the letter that set him on this incredible journey. With a knowing smile, old Steve approached their younger self and handed them a letter, just as he had received decades ago. The letter only contained 2 words: Study Redstone. As the elder Steve faded into the past, the young redstone enthusiast knew that their own journey was just beginning, a loop in time that would continue, and with each cycle, Minecraftia would witness even greater wonders and technological marvels. The paradox in the story you just watched is known as the bootstrap paradox. The paradox arises when the letter is passed down from older Steve to younger Steve. The author of the original letter is unknown, and the letter seems to just exist in a continuous time loop. This also touches on the question if you have free will. Did Steve have a choice in making the time machine, or was he always meant to build a time machine? Because otherwise, how would he receive a letter from his older self? One solution could be that Steve is just time traveling to a completely different universe. Everything is the same, but it's not the original Earth where he was born. However, this still causes a time loop. Say Steve on Earth A receives a book from his older self. He eventually grows up and then travels back in time to Earth B, where he gives Earth B Steve the book. Earth B Steve grows up and travels back in time to Earth A to give Earth A Steve the book back, creating a never-ending loop that's just much more complicated. Either way, you shouldn't think about this too much. Time travel seems to be a massive 4th-dimensional concept that we humans can't comprehend, but there's much beauty in much simpler things. Like stepping outside. Oh my god, when was the last time you did that?